Hello, hello. Once again, everybody, we are back. This is a One Try production with Nick and Andrew, and we wanted to take a hard left turn at this point while we're about halfway through Fear Inoculum, and we're going to take a look at the Salival album. This specifically is going to be a Led Zeppelin cover, No Quarter. Nick, are you familiar with this song at all? I mean, you
Okay,
probably heard it.
this is what I was listening to when I was in high school, because the music industry was like shoving a bunch of garbage down our throats in the late 90s. I'm like, no, 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 no. Led Zeppelin, yes. CCR, yes. Give me some more of these guys who actually have talent and can play guitar and can like make music. So yeah, it's been a while since I got the Led out,
Hmm.
but you
Okay.
know, yeah, I'm familiar.
Cool, cool. Well, I mean, I think I've heard this song, even including with the Tool cover, maybe 3 times in my entire life. Uh, I've heard someone do the Tool cover as a reaction. I've heard that same person react to the original. This was about a year or so ago. And then I've heard the Tool one when I listened to Salival one time back in high school. I
Okay.
actually didn't own a physical copy. So when we got that physical copy of the Salival album, I kind of just tucked it away and we haven't even looked at it so that we can do these pretty fresh for mostly for you guys. So let's go ahead and listen to maybe just the first 2 minutes. We'll go into uh, what is obviously the chorus. When we hear the chorus coming back in the second time, we'll go ahead and
Yeah, so we'll listen to the
fade it out.
original Led Zeppelin.
Right, just so we can hear
Yeah,
maybe a clear difference between the
yeah,
two and how they're covering it,
perfect. I think
for
it's a
sure,
great idea. That way we can, yeah, get a real good feel for the
without making a 30-minute video with two full Led
Exactly.
Zeppelin songs.
All right, so here we go. Let's get started with No Quarter by Led Zeppelin, just for a couple minutes here. This is the 1990 remastered.
Oh, okay. Get a nice clear version.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm underwater.
But you can see that they're doing the same kind of painting the picture thing, you know? I mean, they're really
Yeah.
setting it. Hello.
Yeah.
Close the door, put out the light. No, they won't be home tonight. The snow falls hard, and don't you know? The winds of Thor are blowing cold. They're wearing steel that's bright and true. They carry guns that must get through. They choose the path where no one knows.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there.
Wow. Yeah,
yeah,
I
it's
can really get a sense of that whole, like you said, setting the mood, but it almost even seems like, do you know the singer's name offhand? If I don't want to say it wrong, Robert Plant,
yes,
maybe?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So Robert Plant, it really seems like he's maybe floating around on the stage. He's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
entering that altered space.
But you gotta. This is why I was so hard on Tool in the very beginning of the journey, because
Because
this
they have
was
to
my
live up to this.
right. These are the giants upon whose shoulders Tool gets to stand on. And now that's not to belittle Tool at all, because Tool has taken this legacy and gone into the
Mhm.
stars. But this is, and you can see that if
Right.
Tool
And
digs Zeppelin enough to cover their music, you
right.
can feel the influence that
And they're
this
picking a
had.
song, they're picking a song that isn't, because I mean, I'm familiar with more mainstream
Yeah,
Led Zeppelin, like Stairway to Heaven,
yeah,
the really obvious stuff that would have surpassed decades all the way up into the early 2000s for
right.
radio plays. So, yeah, it's definitely puts it a little bit better into perspective. So, I certainly think you're going to enjoy it because I'm starting to have the memories of what the Tool version sounds like. And I can almost listening to that, I can hear, each of the band members picking the parts apart. So should be a lot of fun. Unless you have anything else to say about the Led Zeppelin side of things, I think we should dive
No,
right into it.
let's get
Okay,
going. Yeah,
let's do
here
it.
is Tool's cover of No Quarter by Led Zeppelin. Ooh, doing this cool didgeridoo take on it.
He's got the megaphone.
Yeah. he's brought it into Tool's imagery. It feels like an homage.
Yeah, it didn't sound like he said Thor there.
No. Which is cool imagery in itself, but he's doing something new and original. But still very true to the Zeppelin original.
Yeah. They're definitely putting Tool onto it, though, for sure. Danny's building up to something. That almost sounds like an acoustic.
No one's
That's out of control. That's out of control.
That is the first time you and I have ever gotten the Let Out together. That's amazing, huh?
Well, I'm glad it could be on such an occasion. Yeah, no, I totally I fell for the Tool trap where I thought the song was going to end. And then Adam and Danny said, we're just getting started. Where the fuck you going? Sit your ass back down.
Exactly. But and so yeah, like I was saying, I really, I mean, this was art. This was amazing. They took this song and they made it their own. But at the same time, it was a massive homage uh, to a group that obviously has uh, has been influential in Tool's style and Tool's music.
Yeah, just from that song alone, you could definitely see the play by your own rules, make your own rules when it comes to
Oh,
music. I especially really like that flat.
the
Was it
original is
flats? The very beginning, the
7 minutes
whole
long, right? So
yeah, the
the
original 7 minutes long.
it's not getting played on the radio either,
No,
right? This is Zeppelin's music.
especially not with these. I mean, and the timing changes. I That's something that I sense as like a framework that Tool built their rocks upon was
Yeah.
was things like these crazy timing changes, and it even sounded like they did. I mean, the song sounds like it's written in like B flat or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
It sounds
Yeah.
like it's purposely placed in the off position, which is something that, I've mentioned it before even here. Adam Jones will purposely go into the flats and the sharps to pull the whole octave through because he wants you to feel a certain way when you're hearing those notes that don't sound so pleasing to the ear.
Mm.
So no, it's just great. This was just a great cover all around. God, I wish I could be there when they played this live.
Oh
Their
man.
live shows are next level. There are a lot of bands out there that just don't play well live. They rely on the studio to put out good work, and Tool's definitely not one of them. I've never had a poor experience at one of their live shows.
The other
So
thing
I
that
would imagine this one's mind blowing.
the other thing that makes this resonate again, back to the Tool message, and like you say, going their own way. I mean, no quarter, right? No quarter in a duel.
Hmm.
If no quarter is
Hmm.
offered, no quarter is asked, no quarter is given, it means it's a death match, right? And so it means it's all or nothing, right? And so if our dreams,
Hmm.
the dreams that we have locked away, our dying dreams, they are locked away in a place where no one goes because they are taking them away from
Hmm.
us. We're being called to action in the end with this song, really, right? To go after those dreams, to
Yeah.
take them back from those who would take them away from us, and to be all or nothing, no quarter, none asked, none given.
Wow. Yeah, this one fits really nicely right up against Invincible that we just looked at too.
Right?
It's kind of the same overarching message, but in a completely different way, from a completely
Yeah,
different
yeah,
perspective. Instead
yeah.
of, convincing yourself through hubris and arrogance that you can overcome anything, which can be an essential skill to have in order
Mhm.
to survive life. This one's completely different. It's when your back's up against the wall and there's nothing left to lose. That's when it's time to be invincible, and that's when it's most important. Shut the door, turn out the light. There's nothing back there. Nothing's coming home tonight. Push
Fortune
forward.
favor Fortune favors the bold, right? Just
Yeah, yeah.
if somebody else
Crazy.
has something to lose, they're more likely to give up when you don't.
Insane. Yeah, so that's crazy. Like I said, I never really paid much attention to this Salvia album. We're definitely going to be bringing more of the tracks off of this one to you guys so that we can look at them as well. In the meantime, this has been Andrew and Nick. Like the video if you do, subscribe to us if you haven't already. Check out our backlog of stuff. Throw us a recommendation or two. We have a lot going on, but we've always got time for you guys when it comes to the requests. We can try to work them in. Thanks so much for joining us. Yeah,
Peace. See you next time.
bye.